How do you get what you want out of life? It's a very tricky thing, but here's a couple of secrets and tips that I've used that have really helped me, and they're not easy. I got to tell you that they're not easy. They're very, very, very difficult. Why are they difficult? Well, you got to kind of take yourself back to when, maybe you were younger. I don't know how old you are today watching this video, but for me, I always had this idea of what I wanted my life to be like. And it was really just like a picture. I didn't really have all of the details worked out. And I know that kind of trips people up when they're trying to figure out what is it they want to do. So I'll try to keep this really simple. So I always had an ideal image of what I wanted my life to be like. And I would just have a picture and certain pictures. I had certain pictures about me traveling with my family. I had certain pictures of what I wanted my spouse to look like, be like, my friends, and just my general life, how I lived and how I operated in life and how people saw me and my reputation and all that kind of stuff. I think what tends to happen a lot of times is let's say you have this picture in your mind about what you want life to be like. And as you kind of go through your life, day-to-day life, there are a lot of things that happen that kind of get you pushed away from that. Maybe somebody says that, hey, look, kind of what you're thinking about is not real, it's not realistic, it's not practical, or whatever the case may be. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, is right there. They buy into this idea that they can't have whatever that image is of their life that they think they should have, right? And then it just becomes kind of like a fantasy, and then, you see it in the movies and you kind of think, oh yeah, that's cool. I used to think that way, but that's not real, and people don't live like that, and people don't get to have what they want to have in life, and everybody's got to settle, and everybody's got to compromise, and life isn't a fairy tale, and blah, blah, blah. But the reality is that you can dream, and you do have the ability to make whatever it is, the wildest ideas that you have about what you think your life should be. You do have the ability to create that. And a lot of people have. If you look at a lot of successful people, they've done that. They've created out of thin air in reality the image of what they want their life to be like. So how did they do that? They did that by not settling, not compromising, not listening to all the BS that's out there, of all the people that have given up on their image of what they wanted their life to be like, and they've given up on it. So that's number one. That's step number one in this video. If you can just get that concept, that the only difference, or the first difference between somebody that has what they want in life and somebody that doesn't, is that the person that has what they want never gave up on that ideal image of what they wanted their life to be like. Okay, that's kind of really the first thing, and that's something that even to this day I hold very clearly in my mind about the picture that I have. So what I would do if I were you, and you find yourself in a position where you don't have exactly what it is that you want in your life, I would go back and just kind of repaint that picture. Maybe it got distorted along the way, got a little fuzzy, got a little blemished, whatever. And I would repaint that picture in the clearest form that it could possibly be in. I'm talking about to the minute detail. I would repaint that picture and get it as colorful and as beautiful as you want it to be. And again, it's whatever you want it to be. So you're gonna have to throw away all the ideas that everybody's given you up until now about what that picture should be, because it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is what you want. And so you've got to repaint that picture unbiased in the image that you want it to be in, that your mind's image of what you want it to be in. And first do that. And when you get that really honed in and really clear and beautiful and perfect, exactly how you want it, Well, now you have the ideal scene, the ideal image in your mind's eye of what you want your life to be like. And then step 2 would be figuring out what is in your life that is actually matching that and what's not, right? But the second step is then trying to figure out, how do you take inventory of your life and where it is today and start to mold the world into what it is that you want.